Women, did you know that you weren't supposed to vote? Did you know that if you've never voted before and all of a sudden you became part of a movement to get something passed on a ballot and you showed up to vote for it, that you're stealing the election? Check out this fucking clown.
There's like all these like women, like 20 to 30-year-old women who, that you never saw at the polls before. And it's like a long line. It's a long line. And they're all there to vote. And it's just they're stealing it fair and square. And they all came back out because I could see them. You had 700 unaffiliated female voters, 20 to 30, that all came out just to circle in one circle because it was the only question on the ballot. And they all came back out for the general to vote again.
It seems that you long for a time when women didn't come out to vote. All these women you never saw at the polls before, but then all of a sudden they showed up to vote because there was one question on the ballot. Funny how that works out when you fuck with people's bodily autonomy. Yeah, dude, if there was a bill or a question, a ballot measure, something that the public could vote on that could determine whether or not the state gets to make your medical decisions, you would rally men by the truckload. You'd be driving motherfuckers in shifts to the polls. Oh my God, women came out to vote. Yeah, because you put their fucking freedoms on the ballot, man. You put their bodily autonomy on the ballot. Of course they're going to come out to vote. That's actually how you inspire another generation of people to be politically active. You fuck around the way you guys have, and you try to take away people's freedoms and their rights. You try to step into their doctor's office and tell them what they can and can't do to their own bodies, and that you're going to put them in fucking prison if they do something that you disagree with. You want to turn them into broodmares for the state. You want to turn them into birthing machines that just have to fucking crank out babies per your fucking whim, and then you're shocked that they show up to vote against that fucking draconian bullshit. Of course they're going to. You would too. Yeah, women get to vote. Shocking, huh? What a fucking wild concept. And they're going to keep showing up to vote as long as people like you keep fucking around. I mean, that's just the bottom line, man. You yourself are going to generate more empathy from a group of people in this country to mobilize themselves to get out and vote against people like you and against ideas like yours than anything we can say. There's nothing that people on our side, man, woman, straight, gay, white, black, rich, poor, doesn't matter. There's nothing anybody on our side of the political spectrum can say to motivate people to get to the polls to vote for shit the way you fucking jagoffs can.